Hello guys, in this tutorial I'm going to be sharing with you how you can create funny videos for YouTube. Now, creating these funny videos for YouTube in a way that after uploading it on YouTube, you are not going to be having any copyright. Alright, so we are going to see how we can deal with all copyright, no matter where you're getting your shots from, how we can deal with the copyright, and from there we proceed. Alright, and have it at the back of your mind that we are not just going to show you how you can create this, but it is also a process on earning so much on YouTube by uploading other people funny videos. Alright guys, so we are just going to get started right away. So the first thing we actually want to do now is to move over to our Telegram. Our Telegram is where we are going to be getting funny clips. So you can do how to move over to your Telegram. I'm actually using Android, so even if you're using iOS, you can move over to Telegram. Alright. So on your Telegram, we are going to be searching for funny. You can do well to type funny videos. Okay, so we are just going to check this out. Now, before you actually pick a video, you need to watch that video first if it's actually funny, because you are going to be using part of this videos for your thumbnail. So look at this one. Okay, so whichever one you like, you can just do well to save it. Anyone, you can save all of them and use. All right, so they're actually funny videos right here. Okay, you can pick anyone and then you save them. All right, so I guess I'm just going to save some of these on Telegram and then I'll get back right here. Okay, so now I'm done saving some of mine. So I hope you guys have actually saved yours too on your phone. All right, so the next thing we want to do now is to join these clips and edit or work on them. So we are going to be using our CapCut. So you can do also move over to your CapCut. All right, so on CapCut, we are going to be doing some editing, like joining them together, removing some sounds and working with it. All right, so just click on new project and then you select all those clips. All right, so after adding all of these clips together, now the first thing we are going to do is to work on the sizing. Now, there's something I also like about getting short clips from Telegram. Now, when you get short clips, you will hardly find some text on it. Even if you're going to find, it's just going to be so little, or it's going to be right down here. All right, so what we are going to do now is when we find something like this, we just try to remove it. You can just click on it, then try to remove it by using your two fingers to expand it. Good. Then the text down there is no longer here. So we are just going to scroll over to the next clip. All right, so we need to also expand this clip. We want to make it a YouTube short size. So I'm just going to expand this. All right, so we are going to be doing the same thing for all of them. Try to expand them. Good. But when expanding it, you need to make sure that they can actually still watch and enjoy that clip they have there. All right, so after you have done expanding all of them, now the next thing we are going to do is to make sure that this is actually short. They need to go straight to the point. Now, when I mean going straight to the point, now, what if I should actually play this and it keeps going? You see that in fact it is taking so much time for them to get the funny part here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start somewhere here where it's actually close for the action to take place. That is for her to actually move. So I can now go ahead and delete it. Delete the other part. Yes. So now if I should play this, you see this immediately. So it's actually more better like this. Alright. So we have this one. They'll move over to the next one here. Good. All right, so these remaining parts are not necessary. I'm just going to remove it. Now, the reason I'm actually doing something like this is also for my timing. Now, uploading shorts, it has to be a minute or less. If possible, 59 seconds or 58. All right, so this is the next one. Okay, I'm just going to move here on this unwanted part. Okay, good. This, I'm also going to split here and delete this one. So now I now have all of this ready. Okay, so the next thing I want to do now is to remove the sound. Now, the reason why I prefer to take some kind of shots or some kind of videos is because even if I should remove the sound, they will still get the joke there in it. Now, this I'm just going to remove this sound now and go through all of them. And in fact, You're going to get the joke. Now, the reason I want to be using something like that is so that when I include my sound in it or my music in it, you can still get the joke. So this is actually not having, maybe they're not saying anything in the video, maybe just laughter and the rest of that. So I'm just going to leave it open. It's just laughter, no much words. They are not really saying things there. People are just laughing in the video and then some background little sound. So I'm just going to leave it this way. All right. So this is actually nice. So now the last thing I'm going to do before my shot is actually ready is for me to add sound or music to this. Now, how can I add music to this? On your phone, go over to your Chrome browser. Then you can search for YouTube. I'm going to be dropping the link in the description. So you can just tap on the link if you actually want to get access to this. All right. We're going over to YouTube Studio from our Chrome browser. Now, this access is if we are using laptop. So since we are not using our laptop here, we want to use our phone. We are going to use this process. Then I'm just going to open this and then move over to audio library. All right. So on my audio library, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be looking for a funny sound to use. All right. So I'm just going to play most of this and try to get which one is funny so I can actually use it for my shots. All right. So if I actually want to quickly or faster get some funny sounds or funny music, I'll come over to search or filter. Then I'm going to click on mood funky. All right. So when you've actually gotten the sound or the music you want to use, you just scroll this way and then you see download. You can now download this. Okay. So we're going to move over back to our CapCut and then add audio. All right. So click on sounds. We also add the sound. Okay. Device. So let me get the name first. This is actually emotional mess. So I'll come here and search for it and add it. All right, so let me just play this. All right, so this is actually nice. I can actually work with this one and then I'm good to go. All right, so now one last thing before we go. Now, if you notice in some shots when they upload on YouTube, they're actually having some watermark on it. So now sometimes it can be logo, sometimes it can be text. So whichever one you actually want to use, but me, I'm not going to be using anyone. I'm not going to use anyone. All right. So whichever one you want to use, you can just simply come over to your text and add your text. I'll just scroll to the beginning, then see my text, add text, and then I can put in my text and make it smaller from there. All right. But I'm not going to be adding anything. Then I can now go ahead and export this video. All right. So this is just the simple way you can actually create and use other people's short videos on YouTube. And when you're uploading it, there's something you need to be sure of. You need to make sure of when you're uploading your short, which you're using your phone. You need to make sure that your thumbnail for your short is actually catchy. Now, example of thumbnails that can actually be catchy to your audience. Now, videos like where maybe an old man or an old woman is standing close to a river or a pond, maybe people will be like, maybe she will actually want to dive in or something. Number two can be video maybe of a young lady showing her back. Maybe she's trying to run and then all of this nice look and of her shape and all of that. So that can actually be a catchy kind of thumbnail. In fact, just something that is actually going to be a kind of like when somebody sees, they'll be like, wow, what is actually going to happen? Yeah, your thumbnail should not be about what has happened, but what will happen. So as when they see this thumbnail, they'll be like, what is actually going to be happening here? Then you can try that, upload it, and I tell you, you are good to go. All right, so I'm just going to be uploading this. All right, so this is just how you can actually create and upload it on YouTube. In fact, even on your way to work, anywhere, you can actually do this and keep doing this, you keep growing, and then you are good to go to earn money when you get monetized on YouTube. All right. So anytime you're watching a funny clip, this is actually how they did it. This is just how we can actually create and upload our funny shows on YouTube. And in our next video, I'd like to show you guys how you can actually earn money uploading kids videos. How can you upload kids videos on YouTube and earn money? All right, in our next tutorial, we're going to see just that. So I'd like you guys to just click on the next video, click on it immediately. Please click on it. Then I'll see you guys in our next video. All right, do not forget, subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, turn on notification, because this is not just the last video. I'll be dropping so many videos for you guys. All right, so I'll see you guys in our next video.